I'm Jen from the DeKalb Public Library Children's Department, and this week we're celebrating the Week of the Young Child with Basics DeKalb County. I will be reading a story today that goes along with one of the basics, these 5 right here, and today I'm going to do Explore Through Movement and Play with the book that I am reading. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to read Wreck This Picture Book by Carrie Smith. The back cover of this book says, "Shake well before opening." So we'll give this book a little shake and let's get reading. A note to the reader/user. Some adults will be very uncomfortable with this book. You'll soon understand why. If an adult is reading this with you right now, give them a pat on the arm and tell them it will be okay. Wrecking isn't always a bad thing. Books like to be read and used. The more actively, the better. Let's see what we're gonna do. Wreck this picture book. Bloop. This is the sound of a book sitting. It is just a lump on a table. Bored. It doesn't have anything to do. It is sitting and waiting for someone to come along. Why does it sit alone? A long time ago, someone, probably an adult, made up some rules about books. Probably this guy. The rules of book reading. Don't throw the book. Don't fold the pages. Don't be rough with the book. Don't draw on the book. Read quietly to yourself. As you can imagine, these rules made some people very nervous around books, afraid that they might do the wrong thing. And so, rather than risk doing the wrong thing, they made sure to do as little as possible with books. And it says, it's in a glass case, and says, "Do not touch." Is a book really a book if it isn't being used? It's a good question. Let's find out. What if I told you that books have a secret wish to move, to dance, to go on adventures, to be read in as many ways as possible? Every book has a wish to be read and held, flung and slung, played and frayed, used and loved. Books like to be read. Thank goodness you have come along right at this exact moment. The book needs you to help make its wish come true. Did you know that a book is not able to be itself without you? You help to make it into something. You bring your experiences, your ideas, and your imagination. A book can be different every time you read it because you can be different. Silly, happy, sad, quiet. What's your mood today? Where should we start? You might need to shake it up to wake it up. Now close your eyes and rub your hands on this page. So let's shake this book and rub the page. Can you feel it waking up? I think this is working. Yes. He says, rub your hands here. Let's wake up this book. Come on, book, wake up. We have a story to read. Touch the page again. What does that feel like? Touch the page with your fingers. Touch the page with your nose, your elbow. What about your toes? can you play with this page? What if you fold down some corners? Try rolling this page up. Carefully, it's a library book. You could do some fancy folds to make this page stand up a little. Sometimes a piece of paper you can do that with too. Just saying. Look at the colors on this page. Did you know that colors can vibrate? Does it look like these colors are moving? Try blinking your eyes. This can shake the book a little. I'm going to hold it here for a second so you can take in all those colors. Now flip the pages like this. Listen to the sound. Can you make soft sounds? Little sounds? Feathery sounds? The smallest sounds in the universe? Can you squint your ears to hear better? I don't know, can you? Sounds kind of difficult. Pretend you are the wind blowing through the pages. Blow on them to turn them. How many different sounds can you make with this book? Try these. You can tap here, poke here, tap here, knock here, do a fist bump here, flick here, bump your elbow here. All kinds of fun noises you can make with this book. Smell the book. What does it smell like? Can reading make you think of smells? Could you add a smell to the book? Do you know what a lot of those smell like? I think there's some good ones there. What does a book smell like to you? Take it outside. Read it under a tree, in a secret hiding spot, while you are on an adventure. What does it smell like where you are? Different places you can read outside. That's a good idea. Do books have a flavor? What do they taste like? Could you add a flavor? I don't know. Could you? And if you could, what would the flavor be? Mine might be chocolate. Now that we have woken up all of our senses, how about going on some adventures? This book seems ready to explore new lands. Can you give it an outfit of some kind? Maybe some sunglasses, so it can see things better in the daylight. This is a book jacket. What if you could make the book fly? Oh yes, now we are talking. Everybody's favorite. Find a way to wear the book. This book loves to go with you everywhere. It's a lot of different ways to wear a book, isn't it? Please note, this space is reserved for a party. Only dancing, singing, and general merriment are allowed. What if you have a party for the book? This is also a good time for dancing. Bump, drop, spin. I hope you're dancing. And it says Top Secret Spy Kit. Ooh, sorry. This is the spy kit. This little clipboard says, if you find this note, please leave a note for me somewhere in this book. Hide a secret message in this book. Something you want the next reader to know. And then this little note says, hide the book in a secret spot that only you know about, then go on a secret mission to find it. Sounds like fun to me. What if a storm blows in? What if you are the storm? What if you move and jump and bounce as fast as you can with the book? You can make waves. Wait, how many different positions can you read in? Try to do at least 10. And this says, pretend you are reading the book upside down. What if you tie a scarf around it and make it into a present? And then carry it around with you all day. Or pretend it is a secret book that only you can read. This book can be anything. That's true. Most books can be anything. What if you could really make the book come alive? I just had an idea. If you want something to grow, you plant a seed. What if you could try that? It could be an imaginary seed drawn by you or a real seed. That's something to think about, huh? You are this rock. Be like a rock tumbling down a hill. Roll while holding this book. Can you do a somersault? Can you roll the book by itself? How do you make a book run? That's a good question. How do you make a book run? If I were going to make a book do a somersault, it would probably be like this. I don't know. How about you? How about a hug? You can tell a well-loved book by how wrecked it is. How does this one look now? Do you know they call a book that is old-looking dog-eared? It usually means that the edges are worn and the cover is grubby. How did you do? I don't know. Did you mess up the book? Does the book need to rest? Yes. Turn to the next page. No. Turn to the front of the book and begin again. But we're going to say this book probably needs a rest. And it says, do not disturb. Time for a rest. Come back in a few hours. Thank you. It's a new day. Shall we begin again? What will today bring for you in the book? It looks like you have become a really good team. And there are so many ways to spend time with a book. The end. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed the story, and I wish you a happy week of the young child.